Welcome to one of the most exciting townhouses on the Upper West Side, gut renovated by a celebrity interior designer. I'm not allowed to mention her name, although I wish I could. Wait, just think about my brain. Okay, I just told you who she is. Oh, now you know it's a woman. I'm not supposed to say, okay. 249 West 99th Street. We are in between some of the best blocks that the city has to offer, the best residential amenities, everything that you'd ever want. This is nearly 5,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, 2 powder rooms, and so much more. Let's get started. Couple steps up the stoop, and this is your greeting. Your parlor floor, open concept living. Now, when this home was first bought, there were 4 units. It was a multi-family building, and she renovated it to the studs, brought everything down and rebuilt basically from the ground up. So everything you have here is new on new on new. We have wide plank, white oak floors that are like forged by iron. We've got original mantels. Fireplaces aren't here anymore, but you've got the original mantels that run up the house. They're very, very beautiful. Brand new staircase, whole new core. The level below us is currently a home office. Could be a second apartment, could be rental income, or you could use this the same way they do as great live work. There's a separate entrance to the street. It's awesome. Or if you have a teenager, maybe they want to have their own access. You never know. Works perfectly here. So much storage left and right, amazing dining banquette, and then look at this kitchen. I've never seen thicker stone. Now, when you are in a home that's done so perfectly, like you start to pay attention to little details that you normally wouldn't. Like for example, like these are custom cut cooking boards that look like kind of like, raw edge pieces of wood that fit perfectly and can slide back and forth. Technically furniture, but I think I can leave them. Little things like this, everything is fully set up. Everything is fully integrated. Like there is so much thought that has gone into the storage here, and it breathes so well. Home office area here, access to the outdoor space. You have a great deck off the kitchen that leads right into the backyard. Basically a back pantry off the main kitchen that leads to its separate powder room. And there's bathrooms on every floor, and that's your first one. I love this deep soaking sink here. Everything's ready to go, garbage disposal, top of the line appliances throughout. There's multiple wine fridges. One here, we got one upstairs I'll show you that's really, really, really pretty. And then you've got these high ceilings. The whole space just breathes. It's really, really pretty. Let's go upstairs. Now this is where things start to get exciting. Now we're on our second floor. Technically the third floor, because we've got our lower level that's currently set up as a home office. That's great. That could also be a gym. It could be whatever you want. Separate apartments, playroom, the way I said. And now you've got even higher ceilings. This amazing architectural staircase, this gorgeous millwork throughout. And this is our living room. And let me point out a couple things. First, our windows. We've got our little Juliet balcony right outside, and the windows go all the way to the floor. So you get all of this light in. Most of these houses, especially the older townhouses that are restored or got renovated the way this one is, have smaller punch windows or these banquettes that don't really do a whole lot. So to have nearly floor to ceiling windows that are looking directly into the trees that line the beauty of this street, I think is pretty fantastic. Another gorgeous mantel here, like I said, they carry up through the house. Another hangout area for TV. And then if you follow me this way, we've got wall-to-wall storage. These doors up to the first transom are actually original to the house. So refinished, cleaned up. They fit perfectly here, but like little details like that, as well as some of the exposed brick that you see around the windows and downstairs by the kitchen. There's a little bit of exposed brick on every floor that just reminds you that you are in New York, right? This is the heart of the Upper West Side. You're walking distance to some of the best schools, some of the best grocery stores, the best parks, obviously. I'm in Riverside Park, hop, skip, and a jump, and then I'm a couple steps right over to Central Park. Pretty amazing, especially if you're raising a family. Great dining area. Now this table is big, just so you can see the scale and the size. We have another beautiful mantle here, which works well if you've got big, gorgeous artwork. And then look at this bar. You've got an entire entertainer's bar here. Lots of storage for fine dishware and glassware, china. And then look at this stone. I wish we could figure out a way to show you how things feel, but you can see there's this texture to this stone that just makes it so fun. Like you can imagine having a party here and pouring a drink and then no one leaving this little area. One, because this is where all the alcohol is in our massive Sub-Zero wine cooler here. This is where the sink is, this is where all the mixing happens. There's a powder room right behind us. But because it's also fun and super textured. And then upstairs, where the bedrooms start. So now we're on floor 4 of 5. This is true townhouse living on the Upper West Side. Huge windows, tons of light. Again, I don't know how many times I can say mantle in one property tour, but if you count, I'll give you a special surprise. Extra high ceilings and tons of space. Like there's so much space, there's just these 2 chairs that are just chilling over here in the corner. How often do you go into primary suites where you're like, oh gosh, how are we gonna fit everything? Like these are the biggest end tables I have ever seen. Look at this headboard. There's 100 pillows right here. That's the size of this primary suite. And then if you can look, this whole floor is your primary, which is pretty great. You have 2 means of access, one here right into the bedroom, and then one there into what could be a den or home office or nursery or, I don't know, your 5th bedroom if you want it to be. But right now, it's an extension of a dressing room. So if we come through, we've got storage on storage on storage. Another mantle, huge windows with tons of light, currently set up as a home gym. So you wake up, you roll in, you get on the treadmill, the elliptical. We've got a beautiful, beautiful bathroom behind us. Very spa-like with some fun details where you can pull the vanity mirrors out. Because remember, this home was done by a celebrity interior designer who did a lot of things in here that she wishes other clientele would have done, but they skimped for some reason or another. This house, no skimping. Every little detail was paid attention to. No expense was spared. Above us, we have 2 additional bedrooms, 2 additional bathrooms, and then if you wanted to add a roof deck here, you could. Let's go back downstairs. Last but not least, we have this massive, very private backyard space. If you're a gardener, this is for you. If you want to cook, if you want to hang out, you could do a whole event out here. It's massive, and this is what partly makes townhouse living so great, is you get high-walled privacy in your own backyard. Your kid could learn how to ride their bicycle back here. And this is 249 West 99th Street. I'm super excited to bring this new listing to you. No one else has seen it yet, except for you. Nearly 5,000 square feet, 5 floors, 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, 2 powder rooms, all that stone, all that storage, everything you could possibly need. I got a grill right here on the deck. Amazing storage right here. I didn't even notice that until I looked at it right there. Thank you so much for watching.